Hey everybody, welcome to the GMG review. Today we're taking a look at Warhammer heroes. You'll notice it says Warhammer heroes, not Space Marine heroes, for the first time, I think, in the series of these blind boxes, which was kindly sent as a complimentary review copy by Games Workshop, and is now, if you haven't been keeping up on what was called the Space Marine Hero series, they've done 3 of these already. There's one with like old style, like non-Primaris, I guess, Firstborn Marines. I loved them. I painted them all up. They got repurposed in some board games for Barnes & Noble. At one point, there was a 2nd gen one with Terminators, like a Blood Angel Terminator squad, or just a generic Terminator squad. They were Blood Angels in the box. And then those got repurposed again for more board games. These originated in Japan. There's an entire culture of these like blind boxes. They're super cool. They've been used for years for like Gunpla stuff and, you know, Gundam stuff, all kinds of other sort of like fandoms, and was a natural thing for Warhammer. Then there was a 3rd series that was all Plague Marines, also very cool. I didn't get my hands on those because I can't remember why I didn't get them. I tried to get them because I had the first 2. I painted up the Ultramarines as Ultramarines. I painted up the Terminators as Death Watch. Oh, I never did get the Terminators either because they came through the board games, but they were the same miniatures. And then finally, the Plague Marines I just wasn't able to get my hands on. So here we have the Warhammer heroes. For the new incarnation, which means I kind of assume there's going to be a back and forth between Age of Sigmar and 40k for these at some point. We'll probably see one of these for Warcry. Because the new thing is, it says build, buy to collect, or say blind buy to collect a different guy. And then the goal here is that you can actually use them all in Kill Team. So they form their own Kill Team, and Kill Team cards, as you can see, are included. It includes data cards for these guys to use them in Kill Team. So I thought it'd be fun. I did this for the first ones, to just unbox this whole box and see what we got, because it's a blind box, which I think is pretty cool. So I got one of these. Again, this was a complimentary copy from Games Workshop. I'm actually really pumped for this. I love Kill Team. I love Space Marines, as you may have noticed. This is more fun, honestly, than reviewing a book is. This unlocks my inner child. So here we have what's available. So there's 7 different miniatures. There's a captain, and you basically get like one of each of the Primaris, I guess, non-Phobos Marines, although I think this is a Phobos Marine. You get a heavy intercessor, you get an eliminator, you get a intercessor with a smoke grenade who's almost kind of like a Phobos guy, but his bolter's not the same. A regular intercessor sergeant, a regular intercessor with looks like the drum mag bolter, so the auto bolter, and then an assault intercessor. And then finally get a captain. Now traditionally these came with a bunch of different like head options, like you could do them helmed or unhelmed. I did all of mine helmed and then put the helms on their hips for my original ones. So let's see who we got. The boxes obviously are all identical. Let's go see if we got the set. I think the idea is if you buy a box, you do get the set. I think that was the thing that was true of the original one. Let's use in the first one. And check out these data cards as we go through. All right, so, oh cool, and they're multi-language it looks like. Yep, they are multi-language, and they have a UPC code. I'm not sure what the UPC code's for. So I got Brother Vigneus is my first one. This is Auto Bolter guy. You get some cool build instructions for them. Oh, and you get your collector's guide. Oh my God, Cash is gonna just die. He's gonna think these are the coolest. I had to hide these in the house because obviously, if he got his hands on them, I was never gonna be able to do this on camera. He would have torn the box open immediately. Okay, so I got Brother Vigneus. So he's got kind of generic assault. He's got more wounds than normal. So 3 AP, 3 move white, group activate 1, def 3 and a 3+ save. He's kind of standard intercessor. He's got bolter discipline. He can always perform 2 shoot actions during his activation. And then he's got an auto bolt rifle. So he's got the 4 shots, 3+, 3/4, and he's ceaseless. All right, cool. So that's neat. And then he's part of, so you get you find light rules for playing Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team by following this. Oh, that's the core rules. And then a Strike Force Justinian Kill Team is made up of 6 different Strike Force Justinian operatives. Select either the captain or the sergeant to gain the leader keyword, so you can have both, but only one gets the leader. If your faction is Strike Force Justinian, you can use the following strategic ploy during the game. Tactical Doctrine until the end of the turning point. Each time a friendly Strike Force Justinian operative makes a shooting attack against an enemy operative within red. In the roll attack dice step of the shooting, you can reroll one of your attack dice. You cannot use another Doctrine strategic ploy in this turning point. There you go. So he is Strike Force Justinian, Imperium, Astartes, and Brother Vigneus. That's cool. And he comes in the same blue plastic as the previous Marines did. All right, well, there we go. 1 of 1. If I get any doubles too, I think what I'm probably gonna do is paint them up. I'll do like a patron pull and paint them up and make them available to people somehow. All right, box number 2. We've got Brother Flavian. Ooh, Brother Flavian. Did you come with anything different with your little guide? There's your collector's guide and your instructions. These are all push fit again, which is cool. And your card, is there only one card in here? No, there's 2. I just accidentally dropped the Japanese one. So you got a bolt sniper rifle. You had 12 wounds instead of 14 compared to Brother Vigilus. And then you got your bolt sniper rifle, which can do either executioner or hyperfrag or mortis rounds. And you got your camo cloak. Each time during a shooting attack is made with this operative, and then roll defense dice step with that shooting attack before rolling your defense dice. If it's in cover, you can retain a successful normal save as a result of cover. And then your special action is adjust optics. For 1 AP until the end of the turning point when determining line of sight of the operative, enemy operatives are not obscured. So for 1 obscured, you can just get rid of basically obscured, and you can see guys who are like stealthed. Okay, so another tactical ploy is available to this one. Okay, so it looks like they're piecing out the Strike Force Justinian rules over the course of these cards. So this one is, it always has your composition rules, but then this tactical ploy is Wrath of Vengeance. Use a tactical ploy when a friendly Justinian operative is incapacitated. Before this operative is removed from the kill zone, it can perform a free shoot action. Note that unless otherwise specified, the operative would be injured for this. Ah, cool. Okay, so if we get all 6, we're gonna get all 3 tacticals and all 3 strategics, basically, over the course of it. And maybe some of them have additional stuff too. There could be an additional card. Maybe the leader cards have the additional rules for their, not their war gear, but their objectives, their special objectives. All right, so I got 2 out of 6 so far. Here's number 3. Let's see what we got. Number 3 is, there's a giant truck going by. I apologize, this is a new recording space. Brother, I'm gonna say Decian as opposed to Decian because it's fake Latin. And he is our assault intercessor. So he's got 14 wounds as well. Standard heavy bolt pistol and chainsword. Shock assault can perform 2 fight actions. And then he gives us the assault doctrine. So it's the same as the assault doctrine in the regular, intercessor kill team. So you can perform 2 fight actions. Until the end of the turning point, each time a Strike Force Justinian operative fights in combat and activation which you made a charge, and then roll attack dice step. You can reroll one of your attack dice. You cannot use this doctrine strategic ploy in this turning point. So you can only use 1 doctrine in each turning point. So you can't combine them, basically. And yeah, just like before, I actually didn't even look before, but they do have heads that are bear and helmeted heads on each of these. I love that little feature. I really like that for this guy, for the one where he's got his goggles with his hood up or not. So this one's got a rebreather in his goggles, and then this one's got his hood up and goggles. I really like the hood up and goggles, actually. For Brother Flavian. Oh, I'm so excited to paint these and play some more kill team. All right, so 3 out of 6 so far. It is looking like we get the whole set if we buy a box, which is nice, and we'll get some doubles. Who's in this one? It's the Sarge, Sergeant Marius. He's got a bolt rifle and fists. He's got bolter discipline as well, so he can shoot twice. 15 wounds on him. Standard bolt rifle with crit pierce 1. And then he gets initial no fear. Until the end of the turning point, it's not a doctrine, so you can combine it with the other 2. You can ignore all your APL modifiers, and you're not counting as being injured. That's great. That's a cool standard sergeant thing. Anything cool in the instructions? Doesn't look like it. All right, we're 4 out of 6 so far. Pretty good pulls. I'm enjoying these pulls. There's something, it's a good thing I'm not into card games because I would be so addicted to card games just from the sheer childlike act of pulling things. Like I have some podcasts I listen to that people are addicted to, like pulling cards, sports cards, and different kinds of cards, and it is super fun to open blind boxes, I have to admit. We got the captain. All right, sweet. It's Captain Justian. He's got his plasma pistol. It's a standard, gets hot. Choose the 2 profiles, rights of battle. In the generate command point step of each strategy phase of a friendly operative, this ability is in your kill zone. You get an extra command point. Can perform 2 fight actions per turn as a 4+ invul. 15 wounds, 3+ save. He's pretty standard. And then his tactical deploy is Angel of Death. Uses the end of the firefight phase, select one friendly strike force Justian operative to perform a free fight action. So just go start punching. So someone comes and fights you, you can spend a CP and have somebody, like any one of the operatives, just perform a free fight action. I love that. Yeah, so there's no additional, it looks like bespoke, whatchamacallits though, bespoke tactics. So we're 5 out of 6. So we've got 2 doubles in here. We'll see what we got doubles of, but we're still fishing for, what are we looking for here? We're looking for Brother Thysaur and Brother Aculeus. So the heavy intercessor and the guy throwing smoke are the one we're still looking for. Oh no, because there's 7 of them. Never mind. You get to pick 6 of the 7. I just completely miscounted. I thought there was only 6 for a second, but 6 in the captain. 7 to collect. Okay, so we'll have 1 double basically, and we're looking for the other 2. But good pulls so far. Let's see who we get doubles of. This is Smoke Guy. All right, so this is going to be Brother Thysaur with his bolt rifle and fist. He's a standard intercessor with 14 wounds. Has bolter discipline, and then his smoke grenade's 1 AP. Place the center of your smoke template or token within red of the operative. That token creates an area of smoke with a white radius and unlimited upward height, but not below. Until the end of the turning point, an operative is obscured if every cover line drawn between to it crosses an area of this smoke. The operative can perform this action once and cannot perform this action while in engagement range of an enemy operative. And then he's got the tactical ploy for transhuman physiology. Uses tactical ploy in the roll defense dice step of a shooting attack. After rolling defense dice for a friendly strike force Justian operative, you retain one of your successful normal saves as a crit save instead. Cool. Well, there he is. And so we're just looking for Mr. Heavy Bolter Man. And let's see which of these, do I get him first or do I get the double? Let's see. I wonder. I get the Heavy B. I did not get the double first. This was shocking that I didn't get the double until last. So he's a heavy intercessor. So he's only got the 2 movement points, but he can never be taken below 2 with the new balance status lights. His APL is 3, save 3 plus 18 wounds. Heavy bolter's got fusillade and heavy, and then piercing 1, 4/5 damage. Bolter discipline, so he can perform 2 shoot actions during his activation. And then he's got the Devastator Doctrine. So each time in a turning point until the end of the until the end of the turning point, each time a friendly strike force Justian operative makes a shooting attack and snap operative within red, you can retain one of your attack dice automatically. That's it. Cool. Well, let's see who lucky. I hope it's the captain. I think it'll be cool if it's the captain, because the captain will be one that everybody will be excited to have, because he's just a cool Primaris captain model. And I'd like to paint him twice. It'd be fun to paint him twice. So come on, give me a captain, and it is the Autobolter guy. It's Brother Mickey, Brother Vignis. So Mr. Autobolter. That's cool. Maybe I'll paint him with the helmet on and the helmet off. And that's the double. So there we go. So a neat way of doing things. I really like this. I think it's clever the way they spread out the rules. So they've given you a QR code to download the light rules for playing the game. They've given you all of the rules for your kill team, right? So it's 6 models of these 7 that you pick. Select either the captain or the sergeant to gain the leader keyword. They don't automatically have it, so you could have both in the squad and then give one leader keyword and one not. Yeah, and then they've spread out the rest of the rules across the card, so you have all the rules for your kill team minus equipment. They're not going to be able to buy any equipment that I can tell, because they don't have access to, I mean, there are Astartes. Yeah, but they don't have an equipment list. So maybe there'll be like a downloadable, maybe this QR code, I mean, I could try it right now. Let's see. Let's see if this QR code goes anywhere right now. It might not go anywhere. I'm going to use the English QR code just to double check. Does it give me anything other than the rules? Accept cookies. No, it just takes you to the kill team section. It just takes you to the download section. So you're looking for the kill team light rules. And they're right there. That's it. No, so no additional stuff on that QR code, but I mean, who knows? They might release something extra afterwards. And there's no additional stuff in here, but it's more than enough to play with them. And I mean, what do you want? It's just a cool little like neat kill team of models. I think that's pretty great. It's not a full kill team expansion, so I don't know why I was expecting it to be, but they've given you more than just like basic stats for guys, right? They've spread it out across 7 different models, and you have a full 3. I think you have more than that, because you have 4 tactical doctrines, I think, and 3 strategic doctrines, or maybe it's 4 strategic. Tactical. That one is tactical. Sorry, ploys, not doctrines. That one is tactical. Yeah, so like Angel of Death is tactical. And that one's tactical too. So 1, 2, 3 tactical. And 1, 2 strategic. Tactical. And then this one is tactical. Yeah, so 4 tacticals and 3 strategic ploys. That makes sense? No, it's 4 strategic ploys. It has to be, because it's the 3. Yeah, because it's the 3 doctrines: Assault, Tactical, and Devastator, and then the 4th one's on the Sergeant, right? Am I losing my mind? Where's the Sarge? Because I think he had a strategic one too. Tactical, tactical. The Captain has a tactical one. Did I just not look at the Sergeants? Brother Thyreus has a tactical ploy. And then strategic is on the Sarge. Strategic is tactical. And they should know no fear. Yeah, there you go. So it's Assault, Tactical, Devastator, and then they should know no fear is the four strategic doctrines, and there's 3 tactical doctrines on top of that. Cool. Well, there you go. So you got to see all the new Warhammer heroes. I'm going to keep saying Space Marine heroes, and they are Space Marines, which is weird. But the cool new Warhammer heroes, I love this. I think this is a cool way to collect, like, one, it's a great way to have something out in stores that aren't just, you know, whole box sets. Like, I love the idea of these blind bags. I think they're super cool. And then 2, I love anything that does more of these like little character miniatures. I'm sure they'll show up somewhere else too. I'm sure they'll show up in board games or elsewhere, but as this is like the first run, it's nice that the box just gets you the whole set too. And it's something cool and new for kill team. So I'm gonna paint them up as Ultramarines to match the rest of my Ultramarine kill teams, and you'll see them in a battle report real soon. Big thanks for watching, and for GW sending along this complimentary copy to review. More fun stuff like this, please. Just fun, just cuz, like, you know what I mean? It didn't need to have kill team rules. It could have just been miniatures. The first version had like its own little game in it, but this is just fun. More fun things. I like fun stuff. Thanks for watching. Happy wargaming.